Tonight I am making stuffed pepper soup. This is a great fall soup that uses a lot of your vegetables from your garden this time of year. For the ingredients I have 4 cups of chicken broth. You can also use vegetable or beef, 1 pound of ground beef, 1 28-ounce can of whole tomatoes and juice, 2 to 2.5 cups of diced bell pepper, 1 cup of diced onion, celery, and carrot, 1 cup of rinsed and drained white rice, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, half a teaspoon of black pepper and half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of thyme and oregano, half a cup of chopped fresh parsley or a 1/4 cup dry, 1-inch square of Parmesan cheese rind, and this is going to add a lot of flavor. And later on I do add 1 cup of red wine, and this is optional. In a medium heat skillet I have added 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm adding my onion, celery, carrot, and salt and pepper. Going to give that a stir and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. And now I'm adding the star of the show, the bell peppers. Giving that a good stir and cooking for another 5 to 7 minutes until the veggies start to become tender. Next goes in the garlic, oregano, and thyme. Give that a good mix and cook for an additional 2 to 3 minutes. If you like this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook and Google+. For this next part, I'm using the same pan. I'm just pushing my veggies to one side, adding a little bit more olive oil, adding my ground beef. Going to give that a good chop and brown that off, and then mix it in well with my veggies. Now I'm adding 1 cup of rinsed and drained white rice, and I'm giving it a good stir to make sure everything's well combined. Now I'm adding the parsley and giving it a good stir. I'm going to cook this for an additional minute and then transfer everything over to my soup pot. Now I'm adding my whole tomatoes, and if you happen to have some extra garden tomatoes, this would work perfect for that. I just happen to have a can of these whole tomatoes. I'm going to add them in and give them a rough chop. You can also use crushed tomatoes. Now I'm adding my chicken broth and Parmesan rind. I'm going to bring that up to a boil, cover, reduce my heat to a low simmer, and cook for 30 to 40 minutes or until the rice is tender. At this time I'm adding 1 cup of red wine. I think it adds a lot of richness to the taste. And of course this is optional. By cooking the rice in the soup, it releases starches and thickens. If you like a thinner consistency, you can add more broth. This stuffed pepper soup is a good hearty soup, just in time for those cold nights that are soon to come. I hope you make this and enjoy. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for future recipes from Tess's Kitchen. You can also find me on Facebook, Google+, and Pinterest.